Girls, we take Unit 6, Set A, in vocabulary, open page 82. Page 82, girls. Are you here with me?
Yes.
Yes, so I open for you this side. Can you see the Sadlier girls side?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Accede. Accede. Accede is a verb that means either to yield to or to assume a dignity or office. Accede can be used like this. Your parents may or may not accede to your wishes in regard to the choice of a college. Or, Elizabeth I acceded to the throne of England in 1558. Now let's hear you say accede.
Say with them, girls, accede.
Try the word again. Comprise. Comprise. Comprise is a verb meaning to include or contain, or to be made up of. The audience attending a young person's concert may be comprised of teenagers. Or, the dozen essays a book comprises may all be written by the same person. Now it's your turn. Say the word comprise. And again. Deft. Deft. Deft is an adjective meaning skillful or nimble. A lumberjack may be able to split a log with a single deft blow. Or the president may congratulate a top diplomat on her or his deft handling of a tricky international situation. Now you say deft. Repeat the word.
Skillful, nimble, comprise, contain.
Inopportune. Inopportune. Inopportune is an adjective meaning coming at a bad time or inappropriate. The telephone may suddenly start ringing at a very inopportune moment in your family's day. Or the inopportune arrival of unexpected guests may throw your household into turmoil. Now let's hear you say inopportune.
Inopportune,
And again.
not appropriate. Inopportune, not appropriate.
Musty. Musty. Musty is an adjective meaning stale or out of date. The cellar of the state capitol may be the final resting place of the musty old records of bygone administrations. Similarly, a custom may be nothing more than a musty relic of the distant past. Now you try the word.
Musty.
Say musty.
Out of date. Out of
Once
date,
more.
like expired. Stale, moldy. So inopportune is an appropriate, not appropriate. Musty is out of date. Officious.
Officious. Officious. Officious is an adjective that means meddling or excessively forward. A head waiter might be a bit on the officious side. Similarly, a busybody is by definition annoyingly officious. Well, it's your turn now. Say officious. One more time.
Officious. Okay. Excessively forward in offering services.
Pinnacle. Pinnacle. Pinnacle is a noun that means a high point or peak. For example, a sports figure may reach the pinnacle of her or his profession at a relatively young age. or a flag may be flying from the pinnacle of a ship's main mast. Now you say pinnacle. Repeat the word.
A high peak or a high point, pinnacle.
Solace. Solace. Solace functions as two parts of speech. It can be a noun, meaning comfort or relief. A person may be so saddened by the loss of a close friend that he or she can derive no solace from the usual pleasures of life. Solace can also be used as a verb that means to comfort and console. The Bible, for instance, asks us to solace widows and orphans. Now let's hear you say solace.
Solace is to comfort, relief.
Try the word again.
To console. Solace is to comfort, console, relief. Solace.
Stately. Stately. Stately is an adjective meaning dignified or majestic. Marble House and other stately homes in Newport, Rhode Island are open to visitors during the summer months. Or, witnessing the stately splendor of the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace is one of the highlights of any trip to London. Now you say stately.
Dignified, majestic.
Repeat the word.
Stately, dignified, majestic. Again, stately, dignified, majestic, solace, comfort, relief, pinnacle, the high point. Okay, officious, excessively forward in offering services. Okay, or meddling. Musty, out of date. Inopportune is not appropriate. Comprise, contain. Deft, nimble, skillful. The last word.
Supple. Supple. Supple is an adjective meaning bending easily or readily adaptable. A person may have a supple mind, for instance. Similarly, some types of leather are extremely supple. Now let's hear you say supple.
Bending easily, supple.
Try the word again.
Okay, and the word we didn't say was just
accede. Accede.
Okay.
Accede is a verb that means either to
Assume
yield to
an office.
or to assume a dignity or office.
Okay, and supple
Supple.
is bending easily.
Supple. Supple is an adjective meaning bending easily.
So can you start solving, please, from 1 to 10?
Yes, yes.
Yes, take your time. Zena? Zena, are you here, Zena? Zena? Okay, Sarah, number 1.
Yes, miss. Tonight's snowstorm comes at a very inopportune time since I have an important job interview tomorrow morning. It's correct
Yes, why?
because it fits in opportune time. It's coming. It's like in a bad time, and
Yes,
here
not
it's saying
appropriate. Yes, excellent. Yes, Rima. رغد.
Yes, yes.
Ragad, yesterday I went to the restaurant you recommended me previous year. Do you remember it? The restaurant?
The sushi one?
Huh?
The sushi?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
went
like
to
it?
it. Yes, I liked it. Which one do you prefer?
The plates, do you mean?
Yes, the plate.
Yeah, crab one.
I didn't taste this. They ordered because it was my first experience with it. Because I ate it before, but not in a specialized restaurant. So they said, no, don't judge it until you eat it in a specialized restaurant. So I went to Agus, the one you recommended me previous year. But
Yes.
my friend ordered, she ordered tamura or something and crispy.
Yes, it's very tasty, the tempura one. Yes, it's tasty.
Huh?
It's tasty, the tempura one.
Yes, what else is tasty? So if I go there again, I like the tempura very much, and crispy is also delicious.
There's the crispy crazy
This is what I
and
took, yes.
the
And
crab.
what? Crab.
The crab.
These are these are the best. These three
I
dishes.
like those.
What? How you say it?
I like the crab and the crispy crazy.
The crispy crazy and crab.
Yeah.
And what about this tambura or tambura?
Tempura is tasty as well, but I like the crab and the crispy crazy more.
Okay, next time I'll try the crab with them. But I like the restaurant. I like that a lot. So when I went there, I said I was with Miss Ala, your social teacher. So I said to her,
Yeah.
"Do you know who recommended this restaurant to me?" She said, "Whom?" I said, "Ragad." So whenever, yeah, because since the previous year I wanted to go, but then Corona happened. So I went with her out yesterday, and then I told her that you recommended this restaurant, and I want to try sushi. It was so nice. I really liked it. Yani, it is an experience to be repeated. Yani, I like sushi now. I ate like two other kinds, but I don't remember their names, and they were not yani, that good as crispy. Even Miss Ala, she liked the tambura and the crispy too. Thank you.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
welcome.
Okay, you solved
Uh,
number
so,
2.
the test will comprise 3 parts: a short answer section focusing on math and logic, a reading comprehension section, and an essay. It's correct.
Yes, because comprise means what?
Include or contain.
Yes, thank you, dear. Nur Hassan?
Yes, miss.
Yes,
The
dear.
fort supple walls were built to withstand even the most powerful of assaults. It's wrong.
Yes, because Sabo means what?
Fencing easily.
Yes, thank you. Nur Yusuf?
Miss?
Yes, dear.
Yes.
Rima?
It's Rima.
Yes, Rima, you'll answer 5 here, Rima.
Okay.
Miss, can you say the answer of number 3, please?
3 doesn't fit because Sabel means easily bent. And here they
The
say
books
it is
and
the
toys.
powerful. Yes, Nur, 4.
The books and toys that had been stored in the basement all had a musty smell and needed to be aired out. I don't think it fits
Why?
because how could books and toys be out of date?
Not out of date expires because expired يعني it means out of date expired يعني out of date means what it is old.
So it fits?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. Rima 5.
The Board of Trustees was willing to accede to the residents' requests and began to study to determine how much the construction of a town swimming pools would cost. It's correct.
Yes, correct. Because accede means what?
To yield to.
It's give services on this. Yes. Note 60 note.
4 it fits.
Yes, 4 fits, 5 fits.
Okay, thank you, miss.
Thank you, dear. Note 6.
Yes, miss. Read it ولا
Yes, dear, and tell me, does it fit or not?
lawyers for both sides are awaiting the judge of his ruling, and each side is confident that the decision will be in its own favor.
Yes. Lawyers for both sides are awaiting the judge's officious ruling. Officious means what?
Meddling.
Officious means meddling and excessively forward in giving services, offering separate services, or assuming authority. And each side is confident the decision will be in its own favor. Does it fit or not?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, miss.
يعني how can I say?
Miss, actually, I didn't solve it from 3.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. Officials like officially. Official. Like official, from the word official. Okay? So, but in the same time, meddling means, how can I say it to you? It is...
Is it like interfering?
interfering. Yes, interfering. So, it doesn't work that much, Ian. Okay? Okay.
Yes,
Make
miss.
a note. Natalie? Let me first see Maya. Maya?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Maya, huh?
The woman faced a pinnacle whether to remain at an existing but well-paid job or accept a scholarship and attend graduate school for the next several years.
Yes. She faced a pinnacle. Pinnacle is a highest point. Whether to stay in at school or continue work or something. يعني pinnacle means what? A high point. Here,
Yes.
when you face when you want to choose between two things, it means you face a high point.
No.
Yes, so it doesn't fit, right? Yes, it doesn't fit. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the chair. Okay. 8. I take Dana Wael.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Dana. 80 Dana.
8. Okay. It's the second exercise, right?
No, we are still on page 83 then.
Okay. Number 8. Solace. It fits.
Solace means what?
It means comfort or relief.
Yes, so how does it fit? Yes?
It's about the romantic poems and how it gives inspiration and solace.
Excellent, excellent, Dana. Okay, Dana Shaheen?
Yes, miss.
9.
Miss, is it true?
Read it.
Is it?
Read it.
The stately waters of that shallow pond are nothing but a breeding ground for all sorts of foul-smelling algae.
Yes, the stately means the majestic, the wonderful waters of that shallow pond are nothing. They are just breeding ground for all the sorts of foul-smelling algae. Algae is like insects. So it cannot be described as majestic.
So it's false?
False, yes, dear. Okay. Najwa?
Yes, miss. Number 10.
Yes.
A boxer must be both powerful and deft during a match in the ring. It's correct.
Yes, because deft means what?
Like skillful.
Yes, nimble and skillful.
Miss, what's 8?
8, yes, solace, relief, comfort. You find solace in this. Okay, Malak Wasim. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to think of 84.
Miss 9, it doesn't, right? But
No, 9 doesn't fit. Right? Or
yes.
9, yes, stately water. And I cannot say majestic water because it's pond.
Yes. Thank you, Miss.
Welcome, dear. Okay, Malak Wasim, number 1.
Yes, miss. Do I read the number or just say the answer?
Yes, read it, please.
Okay. Eliza Doolittle was a poor flower seller, and she learned to conduct herself with the supple bearing of a princess.
Supple?
It's supple. Yes.
Supple means what?
Bending with
طب how she
agility.
bends يعني easily?
Oh, it's stately because it means dignified.
Yes, dignified bearing of a princess. Yes, thank you. Okay, Lujain.
He is in for a rude awakening if he thinks that as the son of a rich family, he will simply accede to a position of wealth and power.
Yes, why you took accede?
Because he's going to assume an office, a position in the office or something.
Yes. Number 3, لنيات. لنيات. ليليان.
Yes, miss.
Hmm?
Number 4. She has the kind of musty personality that can easily adapt itself to a wide variety of needs and conditions.
Musty means out of date, old. How she has an old personality that can easily adapt itself to a wide variety of needs and conditions.
Miss Nada, you skipped number 3.
Okay, I'll go back to it. Thank you, dear. Lilian, how it can be musty, dear?
It's like it's bad personality.
Why she has a bad personality? She can be
Okay.
adapt
Okay,
itself to a wide variety
yeah.
of needs. Huh?
Yeah, adopt.
So it will be
Okay,
supple. So supple means what?
it means like bending or readily
Yes.
adaptable.
Yes, can adapt easily. Yes,
Yeah,
Lilian, thank you.
yes.
لينا عمار. لينا عمار حياني.
Miss, can you just say what's number 1 and 2?
1 stately and 2 exceed.
Okay.
ليان مغربي.
Yes, Miss. Number
3
3.
because I skipped 3, yes.
Yes. During their darkest hours of defeat, their only solace. Solace.
Yes, why only solace?
Because it means relief or comfort.
Yes, yes. Okay, 5. لا ينفضل. Layan is not here today. Lana Meher.
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
No matter how ticklish the situation, the hero of the cartoon always devised some deft maneuver to avoid capture.
Yes. Why you choose Defty, Lana?
It means skillful.
Yes. Okay. Juma, Kadra.
The senator finally acceded to the controversial legislation handing his opponent victory.
Yes.
Acceded.
Yes. Why exceeded, ya Kadra?
Because it means to assume an office or dignity.
Yes. Okay, Jumana.
There's a lot of difference between a helpful research assistant and an officious one.
Yes. Number what? Officious one. But why you choose officious, ya Jumana?
Because it means modeling.
Okay. Jude. Thank you, Jumana. Jude.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Jude.
Traveling in the dead of night, the weary travelers found solace, knowing that their journey would lead them to freedom.
Yes. Why you choose solace?
Because it means to comfort.
Yes. Thank you. Joanna? Jana?
Yes.
Yes. Jana? 9 Jana?
Is it musty?
Yes. Why you choose musty, Jana?
Because it's it means odd.
Yes. Yes. And old. Yes. Thank you, Jana. Ghada?
Yes, number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Coming at a time when I was flat broke, your suggestion that we have a bite to eat and go to the movies was highly inopportune.
Yes, because it means what? Inopportune?
Because it means coming at a bad time.
Yes, excellent, dear. Fatima?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Fatima.
The actress felt that she had reached the pinnacle of fame when its principal of her former school asked for her autograph. I chose the pinnacle.
Why?
Because it means at a peak or like at a high point.
Yes, thank you. Durra, 12.
Yes, Miss. Let's prepare a joint statement that will compromise the various objections of all civic groups to the freeway plan.
Yes,
It's compromise.
Comprise. Why you took comprise?
Oh, comprise. Because it means to to include yourself or to interfere.
Excellent. Okay, now go to page 85. Solve 85. Asma, Bilqis, Bayan, Butayna, Dalia, Dareen. This is your coming turn. Okay, number 1. Asma?
Yes, miss. It's supple.
Why supple?
Because it completes the meaning of the sentence. It means that to bend easily.
Yes,
Bending easily. Or
excellent. Bilqis?
Miss, I don't have the book right now. We moved into another house.
Okay, Bilqis. Butayna?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Butayna, number 2.
Number 2. Is it officious?
Officious, yes. Why officious?
Because officious mean meddling.
Yes. Number 3, Dalia?
Yes, miss. 1 minute, miss. Musty?
Yes, musty. Why?
Because it's
Odor means smell. Musty
yes.
odor. So odor means smell. So musty odor is what? Dear, musty means what?
Moldy, out of date.
Out of date, old and this. Okay, Dareen, 4.
it's deft.
Hmm?
It's deft, miss, right?
Yes, why it took deft?
Because it means skillful.
Yes, it means skillful. Okay, we'll stop here. The rest will be homework. I will upload the online assignment for you. You solve from 5 till 10. Just tell me, write me the answers only the answers. I'll create an online assignment for you, okay?
Yes.
Bye, girls. See you after 5 minutes.
Bye, miss.
Bye. Don't be late. Go wash your face or something.